Actually, I almost fell. That's why I do like, oh. Then we got the headphones on and it was actually like blasting some heavy metal music. My eyes are just wide open and I have no idea what is going on. Hello! So today I'm going to see the highlights of my performance on the Miss Universe competition, and this is actually the first time I'm going to be seeing it. So I'm very excited. So we didn't do our country scream in the prelims, so we only had one shot at the final, and it was just really amazing getting the opportunity to scream your country. I was very proud in that moment.
The 27th semi-finalist is Denmark!
So entering top 30, I was the 27th candidate going into the semi-finalists, and I was so nervous because the girls just kept being called, and because I was one of the last ones, I was like, oh, this is it. But then they called my name and I was just in completely shock. I was so happy. I just remember like breaking down, crying, like, oh, I actually made this and I made history for my country. The one thing that admires me the most by Denmark is the people there. We are such an international community, and it really affects on how open-minded we are as a community. So the voiceover actually comes from an interview I had, so that was very fun how they took the highlights of that interview and put it into that video. The behind the scenes of that video was very fun to make, like the actual in the costume, like standing with the win in your head. It was very fun because they put on a lot of music so you could just feel free and you could dance, and it was a very fun day at fitting and registration.
Denmark celebrated her 21st birthday 3 days ago, surrounded by her fellow delegates, and says it was a Miss Universe dream come true. The crown could be a really great birthday gift.
Swimsuit round is actually one of my favorite rounds because you can give so much energy, and for me, I never plan how I will perform on the stage. I just go out and have fun. For me, being on the stage is all about having fun while you're there, and that's why I think you can see like my smile, my face. I'm just really happy in that moment, just enjoying myself and enjoying the audience as well. I actually made one mistake, but I kind of fixed it. I was going in the wrong direction, so I just swinged it down and I turned it around, but that was really not planned. That was just a fix-up.
Denmark!
Being called in top 12 was one of my ultimate goals, because actually the evening gown round is my ultimate favorite. But as you can see in the moment, being called for top 12 was totally surprised. Actually, I almost fell because my body was shaking so much. That's why I do like, oh, because my body was so happy, full of adrenaline. So I was just like one piece of shaking body, like my body was. And actually being called to top 12 meant that I broke the record in Denmark, because in 2007, actually when the Miss Universe competition was last held in Mexico, we placed at top 15. But being called for top 12 meant that I was now the first ever Dane to be placed that high at Miss Universe.
Denmark!
In top 5, of course, means I have to do the question round, and that round I must say I was nervous. For me, the top 5 question round is all about talking directly from your heart, so I hadn't rehearsed anything, because for me the most important thing was to let my personality shine through, as well as being totally true to me and what I believe in.
Hey, Miss Denmark, you chose judge number 1, Lily Pons. Hi.
When I got the question from Lily Pons, I was actually very surprised because I have been watching her since I was a little kid. So it was very, very fun that she was the one who was giving me the question. For the second question, we got the headphones on and it was actually like blasting some heavy metal music, just trying to confuse your head so much. But it was fine because then you didn't think at all. But for me, the second question was my favorite of those two questions because I really came out with my point, my values, and I could motivate people with that.
My message to all the world that are watching out there is, no matter where you come from, no matter your past, you can always choose to turn it into your strengths. It will never define who you are. You just gotta keep fighting. I stand here today because I want to change. I want to make history, and that's what I'm doing tonight. So never give up. Always believe in yourself and your dreams, and that is exactly what you're going to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Denmark.
The new Miss Universe is Denmark!
For the crowning moment, I was completely in shock. I feel like you can see it in the clip. My eyes are just wide open and I have no idea what is going on. I was completely shocked and I was so happy, so overwhelmed and so proud and grateful for everything. And when I had to do my final walk, I was like in shock. I just wanted to hug all of my Miss Universe sisters, but I had to do the work, of course. But I was just walking in shock. And the flowers were so huge and heavy, but I just wanted to hug all of my sisters. But at the end, I got to hug them, and it was really, really a beautiful moment where full of appreciation, gratefulness, and that the Miss Universe 2024 just ended, and we were all celebrating and so happy for each other.
Great experience.
Be sure to follow Miss Universe to see where next year's show will be.
It is truly a ladies' night, celebrating our new queen. Give it up for our dance diva, Vakina. This is Mario Lopez and Evia Kappa saying good night.
Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. Remember, if you want to follow my journey, like, subscribe, and follow Miss Universe and me on social medias. Have a nice day. Bye.